think I went to church with one.
He
Saw him.
He said he had seen you in college all the time. He said he had seen you in college.
I used to go to church with
How
one.
long
Had to
has
say
it
that.
been? Yeah, man.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. We'd ask that everyone please stand for our prayer and then remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance. Let's bow our heads, please. Dear God, bless our proceedings tonight. Give us the wisdom to know what is just and the strength to do what is right. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Approval of the minutes?
I'll make a motion, we approve the minutes.
Second.
It's been moved and second that the minutes be approved. Voting, Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Minutes are approved. Proclamation statements by mayor and council. First tonight, I have a proclamation. I'd ask Betsy Fettner to come up here with the Laura Crandall Brown Foundation. I saw there you are, Ms. Fettner. It's good to see you again. And as you know, I think this is the second or third year in a row, it may be even longer, third year in a row, that Betsy has come to before the council to make aware for Gynecological Cancer Awareness Month. And so I'm going to read a portion of this proclamation into the record and then ask Ms. Fettner to say a few words. Whereas gynecological cancers are among the leading cancer killers of women in the United States, more than 125,000 women will be diagnosed and more than 33,000 women will die from these diseases this year. And the absence they will leave in our heart will be felt forever. Whereas the Laura Crandall Brown Foundation and their State of Till initiative, and we will be placing our lights till, bring awareness of all GYN cancers to the people throughout the state of Alabama. And whereas it is crucial that all women in our state and the city of Tuscaloosa take an active role in learning the symptoms and risk factors associated with GYN cancers, developing healthy habits and undergoing regular medical examinations so that occurrences of these diseases may be detected in their early and treatable stages. And whereas we reflect upon the memories of those that have been lost to these diseases, the bravery of those that are currently battling those diagnoses, and the need for increased awareness, screening, and research so women of our state may be spared from them in the future, and encourage all citizens to work together to raise awareness of GYN cancers. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Walt Maddox, on behalf of the City Council, do hereby proclaim September 2024 to be Gynecological Cancer Awareness Month throughout Tuscaloosa, and encourage all residents of Tuscaloosa to work together to raise awareness of GYN cancers and do commend the observance to all citizens, including the wearing of teal. So, Ms. Fettner, it's with honor and appreciation for all your work that I present this to you on behalf of the City of Tuscaloosa.
I appreciate y'all having me here tonight. I have put these cards at each one of your places, and these are symptom trackers. I would encourage you all, and I'm going to put some out on the table where you got your agenda too. I would encourage all women to have one, and men, if you would give these to the women in your life. We have a three-fold mission at the Laura Crandall Brown Foundation. One is we fund research for early detection tests. Two, we provide support, emotional and financial. We have a mentor and a survivor support group that we run. And we also provide financial help for women who are going through treatment because cancer diagnosis can be financially devastating.
That's right.
Actually. But the third fold of our mission, and what we try to do all year, but especially in September, is awareness. And we do things like this. I go all over the state receiving proclamations. I'm so happy that you were able to do that for us again this year. But we try to speak to any group that will have us, any women's group. We really want these symptoms to be out there because they can be very vague. And they're symptoms that all women have occasionally anyway. But we really want people to know that if you're having one or more of these symptoms and they persist, it's time to see your doctor. so that we can catch whatever's going on and really just prioritize our health as women and be our own healthcare advocates. So I want to, one last thing, our biggest awareness event is our biggest event of the year, and it's going to be September 28th at the Preserve in Hoover. It's our Head Over Teal race. It's 5K, 10K, run, walk, casually stroll, wear a silly costume, anything you want to do, and it turns into a really fun time after the race. Would love for you to go to www.thinkoflaura.org. Registration is still open, and if you would join us, we'd love to have you. Thank you so much.
For the difference you're making. It's extraordinary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I believe Councilman Tyner wants to introduce a very special guest that is here in our audience tonight. So Council President Tyner, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you so much, Mayor. I'd like to call Miss Jenny Lee. Miss Lee, and you have an announcement you wanted to make about the Chrysalis Center?
Yes, sir. And we've got a couple of our sweet little friends from the Chrysalis Center, and this is my friend.
Chrysalis.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And this is Miss Nisha Worthington. She is the co-founder of our nonprofit with myself. We're going on 4 years of helping children in Tuscaloosa who have dyslexia. So she's going to talk a little bit about that piece, and then I'm going to tell you about the upcoming event that we have. Hopefully that'll help us raise money for the 1 in 5 children who have dyslexia. That's 20% of our population.
And on behalf of the 20% impacted by dyslexia, it means a lot to us for you guys to allow us this time together. Folks with dyslexia face a lot of challenges. If you went through school and you weren't great at art, you suffered for 50 minutes through art class. If you weren't great at PE, you didn't necessarily do so great in a sport. But when you struggle with reading, it impacts the foundation of every learning opportunity. And so children with dyslexia learn differently. They need different strategies, different techniques, and they need to be taught by highly trained educators. And unfortunately, this is relatively new in the field of education, and a number of years ago, we saw a great need for this, and we were fortunate to reach out and find a lot of really well-educated community members who have gathered together and started a nonprofit foundation that trains educators, supports children and families in their needs. Our nonprofit provides evaluations to students who need to be diagnosed or have further testing. We provide after-school therapies for students who need to learn this specific way of learning to read. And we also have 4 classrooms that we operate, partnered with North River Christian Academy, to allow students to come in and have the entire day infused with this special scientific reading method. And so we are grateful that you are allowing us a few moments to share about our organization and about the difference that we're making in our community and the difference that we hope to make.
And we would not exist without her because she is brilliant. So she handles the academic piece of our program. I am more of the visionary and fundraiser. I'm more of the visionary and fundraiser for our program. And so on September 21st, we're having our very first large-scale fundraiser. I don't know if you guys know Brian Hurd with WB Construction, but he has allowed us to use a new home on Lake Tuscaloosa. It's a $3.5 million lake house. We've been working on this home for 2 years. He's going to allow us to use it as the venue. I have multiple businesses from Tuscaloosa who will be represented there on the 21st, so hopefully it'll bring some sales to our community. We have a lot of designers involved. It's a designer show house called Designing for Dyslexia. Awesome. So if you go to www.designingfordyslexia.org, you can purchase tickets for the gala, but also the home will be open for 2 weeks after the gala. And so each one of those tickets is a $25 ticket, and every cent of every ticket we sell will go straight to our center to help our kids.
Is it here in Tuscaloosa?
Yes, sir. It is 14870 Edgewater Drive. It's a Northport address, but Tuscaloosa jurisdiction, because it's on the lake.
And do you have the phone numbers and all that, Ms. Johnson?
And yeah, we got you all tickets.
Good.
So you better come. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'd also like to, Mayor and Council, call on Senator Gerald Allen, who wanted to address us briefly.
Thank you. Back in 2010, I introduced a resolution to all the city and city of Northport and the county commission to join hands together and start the initiative of trying to purchase the toll bridge. And but I'm here to say today as well is that TCRC, if that organization was together then, I think we would have been riding over that toll bridge. The TCRC is working so well together. I do have a resolution that I would like to leave with you, each of you, for your consideration at a later date. Look at it, study it, and the copy of the resolution that was passed in 2010 is attached to this as well. And so, and the gist of this is that we're going to ask the city of Tuscaloosa, the city of Northport, Tuscaloosa County, IDA, and also the Chamber of Commerce as well, to offer this same resolution, and it's going to the governor, requesting the governor to entertain the idea to purchase the toll bridge for Tuscaloosa County. So that's, Mr. Chairman, that's what I have for you tonight. So I'm gonna leave this file for you and for your council members, okay?
Thank you, Senator Allen. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I think you'll find
Yes.
support for that. I think you will find support for that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So thank you, and I'll be reporting back to you as well if I can learn something new. And there's several things that we can look at to maybe encourage the governor to support us on this initiative.
Thank you, Senator Allen.
So thank you, guys. I'm gonna be excused. Okay, thank you. Here.
Thank you.
Any other council announcements tonight?
Mayor, I would like to invite everyone to give blood tomorrow at the Tuscaloosa Fire Administration Office. It's 9/11 tomorrow. And there's a memorial blood drive sponsored by our Fire and Rescue, Tuscaloosa Police, Sheriff's Office, North Star Emergency, Alabama Fire College. It's from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., 3 days, the 11th, 12th, and 13th. And it's in honor and tribute to those first responders who lost their lives on 9/11. And that's at the admin office, which is 3200 Greensboro Avenue.
Thank you, Mr. Tyner. Any other council announcements?
I'll be at Jack's Saturday morning at 8:30.
All right.
Come fuss at me.
Any other council announcements? Just a reminder as well, Saturday morning, myself and Councilor Crowe will be at the Heritage House at the Town Center location off of McFarland Boulevard from 8 to 9:30. Like last week at the River Market, it's come and go, so drop by, have a cup of coffee. If you've got any questions for us of anything going on in the district or anywhere in the city, we'll be happy to answer it for you. We will be announcing more locations throughout all of Tuscaloosa in the coming weeks ahead. Any agenda item comments by citizens?
No, sir.
We have no unfinished business. Consent agenda, clerk.
This approves items A through E on the consent agenda.
Move adoption.
Second.
Been moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Consent agenda is adopted. Public hearings, clerk.
This adopts zoning amendment number 1529.
Move adoption.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Mr. Pons.
Good evening. We have a rezoning for you tonight. This is the Griffin Brothers Investment LLC petitioning to rezone approximately 7.17 acres located at 5851 31st Street from R2 to ML, and this is in Council District 1. Here's the location of the property, so off of 31st Street, close to the Joe Malchan Parkway intersection. Zoned R2 today, as you can see on the zoning map. R1 is adjacent, as well as some ML, and then county to the north and the south. It's currently vacant today. The applicant is requesting to rezone in order to construct an office warehouse. This is a rough sketch showing what that could look like on the property. So this does not conform to framework. Framework identifies this as suburban residential, which is predominantly single-family housing, as you can see on our future land use character map. And these are the permitted uses within that zoning district that they're proposing to rezone to. And Planning Commission recommended approval with a vote of 6-3 at their July 15th meeting. Do you have any questions for me?
Any questions, Mr. Pons? Okay, if the applicant is here, if you would, please come forward and give your name and address.
Name is Ron Henderson with Tuscaloosa Engineering, 6300 Clements Foley Road, Northport, Alabama, representing Trent Montgomery and his company, One Source. I think what I want to do is try to explain to you why we feel like that this is the appropriate zoning for this property. If you'll look on the zoning map that you had up here, can you go back to that zoning map? A little bit, right there. To the left of us, west of us, it is R2, but you'll see only couple of hundred feet to the west, it is zoned ML. To the east of us is zoned R1. On the right side of that property is a creek, not a creek, it's a ditch, okay? It's not much more than a ditch. The property, the natural slope of the property goes from west to east toward that creek. That would make sense, right? It flows towards the creek and gets in the creek and goes south. There has been some concern by others that maybe this would impact the R1. Well, not, because if you'll look at the layout that I did, and if you could turn to that layout, I'd appreciate it. You can see that the requirement is a 50-foot buffer zone on either side. The little layout there that I've done represents about 1.5 acres of the 7 acres being proposed to be used. It's a one entrance. It is in the middle of the property, and it, again, you can see from the contours that the water flows west to east. All right, here's why I think that this should be a one-use, whether it's a residential or whether it's commercial. On the east side, as I've stated, it's a ditch over there. And if you'll look at if you've been out there, you'll notice that the trees in that area are fluted, which is normal for a wetlands. As you go west and up the hill, it is not wetlands, it becomes less and less and less. And so I think that the development of this thing would only serve possibly one house. Here's the reason why. Because it's currently zoned R2. If you try to put R2 lots in there, and a driveway, there's no sewer out there, so you would have to use on-site sewage disposal. Well, an R2 lot is too small for on-site sewage disposal. It has to be, according to the health department rules, it has to be 15,000 square feet per lot for septic system. That makes it R1 or better. So we looked at the layout for this property, and it would be approximately 15 lots. If you look at what it cost for the road, sewer, dirt work, water lines, paving, the cost per lot, if we're going to put septic system on there, is about $55,000 per lot. If you use the 5-to-1 rule that most realtors will tell you, that makes that lot worth, the house that would be built there would be somewhere in the $300,000 range. That makes the lot and the house worth somewhere around $350,000. So I think from a developer standpoint, the cost for on-site sewage disposal on these lots would be too exorbitant. So what I'm suggesting to you is that the likelihood is this property will never be used for residential as using on-site sewage disposal. All right, let's look at another option. The other option would be, let's do a pump station. Well, I did the calculations just like I did for on-site sewage disposal. Winds up being a little bit more, like $57,000 per lot, because you can get an extra 5 lots on the parcel. There's one other thing I needed to talk about with the first one. The traffic count per day with on-site sewage disposal is approximately 30 counts per day. That's 2 cars per house.
Mr. Henderson, I'm going to give you 5 more minutes so the council can then ask you questions. So we're going to go ahead and start the timer.
Thank you so much. I'll be done before the 5 minutes. Anyway, so the traffic count, if you use a pump station, is 40 counts per day. If the applicant is allowed to use this as a warehouse, the total number of office spaces is 4, not more than 6 trucks per day. That means that the total traffic count with commercial office space using the proposed is 10 counts per day. The things to consider here is lighting, buffer vegetation, time of operation, traffic security. The property will be secured by a fence as approved by the owner or the proposed owner. The traffic count I've already talked about is 10. The time of operation is 7 to 6, 5 days a week, no operations on the weekend. The buffer that you see here on the site is the required buffer. We anticipate it being much larger than that because we're not going to clear the south half of this property because we're not going to use it. Lighting, all the lighting will be headed inward towards the building. The other last concern or last suggestion that I have is that this is a zone, there's a strip of zoning where it's in the city limits that's the north side of this parcel is not in the city, north of the city, and south is not part of the city. If you'll look, it shows on there mobile homes directly to the south. You'll also note, if you've been out there, that there is a commercial business just across the street from us on the northeast side. Now, I don't know what it is. There are cars, vehicles parked out there. There's a metal building there. Somebody told me there was a sign there. I didn't see it the day I was there. So it looks as if there is a commercial business just north and on the east side of this parcel. I think that concludes my presentation. Do you all have any questions? Oh, excuse me, one more thing. We would be willing to accept a single-use zoning. Now, I was told before in the Planning and Zoning Commission meeting that's not allowed. But we are dedicated to building a single use, and if you all can provide some way of covenants to run with the land, some other document that would limit us to the use we're proposing, we'll certainly agree with that. Office warehouse. Questions?
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, I have a question. A point of clarification. So you said that concerning the traffic, there will be how many trucks?
Estimated not more than 6 per day.
Okay. And what type of trucks are these?
As my understanding, they're Bob trucks.
They're box trucks.
Yeah.
And how many employees will you have?
4.
4 employees and
4
6?
employees. So there's the owner and 3 guys. Okay, so understand this is a paper product company. As a matter of fact, I understand that they supply the city paper, furniture, they do supply furniture to, that's their business.
Well, thank you. Let me ask, this is in my district. I've met with the residents. Your first time coming to the planning and zoning, I was at the Med Center, but I had questions.
Yes, sir.
To you. In follow-up, you spoke that there is no sewer.
I'm sorry, what now?
You spoke that there is no sewer
There is no
currently.
sewer.
So therefore, I want to ask you a question. Are you aware of the Culver Road sanitary sewer project?
No,
Okay. Number two, are you aware that there is a sewer line that perhaps will be potentially coming straight down 31st Street all the way back down to Thomas Rib Shack? Thomas Rib Shack used to. Are you aware of that?
all I know is that the reason there's no sewer for this property right now is because the sewer on both ends is too shallow to
So
get
what-
to this property. That's all I know.
So I want you to know that I've been in consultation and meeting with not only the residents, but been meeting with the county commission on the Culver Road sanitary sewer project, potentially, that will be hopefully starting on
Okay.
31st Street,
Okay?
which will open up potential opportunities for that area within my district.
Can I
And-
respond to your comments here?
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, regardless of whether there's sewer there or not, today, it's going to be required a pump station, today, right now. Also, and on any system that would go there, septic system, and you say there's going to be a sewer, okay, whatever you say, I don't know about it. Whatever system would go there is going to be an engineer design system, each one of them costing $20,000 to $25,000 a piece. Sewer, in my mind, been an engineer a long time. The only way you're going to get sewer there is a pump station.
So I'm gonna say again, I have had the opportunity to meet with the county commission that meets on Mondays in a meeting talking about the Culver Road sanitary sewer project. I'd love for you to also, we have some persons here from the neighborhood
Okay?
that would also like to speak. When I looked at Zach's minutes from the meeting, there was a 5-3, not 6-3 initially. It was 5-3.
What does that mean?
The 5-3 vote.
Okay.
However, the vote of the no votes were very experienced persons who are in construction, such as, and the minutes will show those local construction owners and builders, they all voted no, which meant to me that evidently there was something that made them vote no. So in my assessment and talking to the residents of the area, they made me think, they said, ask yourself, compare and contrast who voted no and who voted yes. That's why I asked you, are you aware of the Culver Road sewer?
No, I'm
sanitary
not.
sewer
I'm not
project?
aware.
So,
So can you expound on that?
oh, yes, sir. Although I'm not the county commissioner, there has been work to work out this sanitary sewer coming all the way down 31st Street.
Okay, is it a pump station?
No, sir. It will not be.
Okay,
It will not be a pump station. And so, looking at that, I want it to remain residential.
okay.
Okay.
I want to add one more thing to our comments. I've done quite a bit of soil evaluation out there, okay? I'm a soils engineer, Am I taking up too much time?
Because and I thank you, because I also want to hear from the resident.
That's fine, that's
Yes,
fine.
sir.
If you will, follow up briefly, and then we'll see if any other counselors have any questions, then we'll begin the public hearing.
In my soil evaluation, I have found that the soils are not suitable for even residential. If you build a house on that site, you're gonna have to take out 4 foot of soil, 10 feet outside the building, including the driveway, including the roads, including everything, in order to make it stable for it, because it's a saturated site. I again say that this parcel will only be suitable for a single house or a single business. You'll never put multiple houses in there. No, it's not gonna happen.
Thank you.
Any other questions for Mr.
I have a
Henderson?
question for Mr. Pond, if I may.
Mr. Pons, if you would.
It was mentioned something about a single-use zoning. Is that something?
Yeah, so we would strongly suggest, I mean, of course, legally y'all could do that, but we strongly suggest not putting any conditions on rezonings. We've done that in the past. It's been very messy, you know, even during this framework process as we've been going through rezoning the whole city, it's come up as being a messy ordeal that we just want to avoid. So that would be my suggestion.
Mr. Pons, in 30 seconds or less, can you explain why Framework recommended that this remain residential zoning?
Yeah, so it's primarily surrounded by residential properties and uses. So that's pretty much sums it up. The ML zoning is primarily along Joe Malisham, which of course is a very heavily trafficked road, a little bit larger than this local street.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions of Mr. Henderson?
No, sir.
Or Mr. Pons? Okay, thank you. They may come back at the end and ask questions. This is a public hearing. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against this zoning amendment?
Well, all the people from 31st area, those property owners that have property, will you please stand? In light of time, we'll have asked that one person will do the speaking for everyone, all of you who have made it today. Thank you. And we will have one spokesperson for everyone tonight.
Anyone wish to address the city council? If you would, please come forward and give your name and address.
I'm Kim Wenth, 3012 52nd Court, right off of 31st. And our neighborhood is a neighborhood. I mean, just like Skyland Park or Woodland Hills or any of the others, this is our neighborhood. We have black and white and some Hispanic. We all get along. We love our neighborhood. It's quiet. We don't have any kind of trouble going on. Everybody's friendly. Everybody knows each other. And as for the swampy area, it is a swampy area, and for years it's been there. And wild ducks and geese and different other waterfowl will have their babies there and raise them, which I personally love. And I know I don't want any kind of runoff that's going to cause any kind of problem for the wildlife, because the water from one side goes right over to our side. And I know that's probably not the main thing, but it is for us in our neighborhood. And we just like it. It's quiet. Everybody helps one another. Everybody on the other side there's people on the other side of the road. We're all neighbors. We all help each other. And we just want it to stay that way. We don't want big, heavy trucks of any kind. We even have a speed zone in our own little road just to make sure, because we do have children that come off the bus and walk up the road. We don't want anything to happen to them. And with the bus coming up there, letting off kids, 2 or 3 buses, we don't want to take any chances with our kids.
Thank you.
Any questions? Thank you. If you would, please come forward and give your name and address.
Yes, I'm Reverend Anthony McKay. Let me thank the panel for giving us a chance to speak. Let me thank Reverend Matthew for allowing me to be the person that pooled this particular area. All the residents here entrusted me to enter into their homes, their spaces, to come look at their sewer situation, to research their minds and their opinions about whether this particular project would be something that they would entertain, what was the pros, the cons. I have a criminal justice degree, I have a social worker degree from the University of Alabama, so I just really wanted to see the logic of it, to take a fair assessment of it. I knew what the city council really wanted to hear, what they would really take into account, to look at the negatives of it, the positive of it, to not waste the city council's time. Basically what I found was 100% of it don't want it. To look at the legal aspects of it, to see what the legal challenges of it was, to see whether, see what the anger issues was it, just a lot of anger from the past 30, 40 years, the letdowns of the past, where promises about unfixed issues in the communities, where sewer issues just wasn't fixed for the people. Some people got sewer, and some people got don't have the sewers. There are some issues that needs to be addressed, and the Cover Road sewer system that's coming through is going to fix a lot of issues. Just a little more patience, and I think people are going to begin to start smiling. I'm so happy that finally, December 31st, with $3 million on the table, let's see what's going to happen. If it don't happen, then the Fed's going to take the $3 million. I think we're going to just be a little bit patient, and people are going to start getting what they've been looking for. I'm so sorry for the people's sake that they had to wait 30, 40 years.
If you wouldn't mind speaking into the microphone so we can hear you.
Yeah.
If you could speak into the microphone so we can hear you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The people have been very kind to explain their issues. Some people have developed some health issues from sewer issues that's still presently in their homes. And they don't have the amenities and things that some of us do. And there's some unfixed issues that has developed some health issues. I've been in the homes. If I carried you there, I'm afraid that you will want to dismiss yourself as fast as I did. But it will be taken care of, I think. I have met with Pastor Matthews and with Pastor Reginald Murray. And something is going to be done about it. And I think that some apologies is being made. Unfortunately, with the health issues, the apologies won't fix it all. But something will be done about it. Let me just say thank you for just being patient. As far as the incoming of R2 and turning something into commercial, the people are right. It should not happen. It would be the world worst. I'm contractual with the city. I've been that way for 40 years. I've torn down houses, both for the city and not for the city. I've cut grass, fixed housing, remodeled in the city, business license for the city, ministerial, preached in the city. I represented well. I took my time. I have custody of 3 little girls through the court system at present. The city's been good to me. So I took a look at these older people, sick people, issues, and went into their home. And thank you for listening to me.
Yes, sir.
I know the council here. I know the mayor. I know the judges and lawyers in this town. I wouldn't have did this unless I knew it would have did some good. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Is there anyone else that wishes to address the city council tonight on zoning amendment 1529? Seeing none, we will close the public, hearing. Council members have any questions of team members or of the applicant? Seeing none, beginning a vote with Mr. Wilson.
No.
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 No. No.
Zoning amendment number 1529 fails. Clerk,
This approves an honor off-premises retail beer license for the wine market in Tuscaloosa.
Move adoption.
Second.
moved and second, Mr. Mills.
All right, good evening, Mayor and Council. This is ABC Alcohol Application 24-054, for FIO Wine LLC. They're applying DBA The Wine Market at 515 Greensboro Avenue. Again, they're applying for retail beer on or off premises. Hours of operation will be Monday through Saturday, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., Sunday, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. The first picture shows the area map of the location. Second slide shows the land use map. My third map shows the zoning map for the location. This was approved by the Public Safety Committee to come before you guys for City Council on August 27th. All my reports have been filed with the City Clerk Office. Officer Champion give his report, followed by the applicant answer any questions.
Okay. Officer Champion?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Police Department doesn't have any objection on this applicant.
Okay. Is the applicant here? If you would, please come forward and give your name and record. It might be sample night. I wonder.
I could use it, for sure.
Good evening, gentlemen, ma'am.
Good evening.
Mr. Mayor, Brandon Tribble. I live at 1204 23rd Avenue, and my two businesses are 515 and 519 Greensboro Avenue.
Any questions for the applicant? You're doing a lot of cool things.
I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all's support.
All right. Thank you very much.
Right on, guys. Thank you.
Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against? Seeing none, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Retail beer on or off premises is approved. Clerk.
This will approve an on or off-premises retail table wine license for the wine market in Tuscaloosa.
Move adoption.
Second.
Second.
Moved and second, Mr. Mills.
Okay, Mayor and Council, this is ABC Alcohol Application 24-054B for retail table wine on or off premises. Same applicant, same report.
Voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 On or off premises retail table wine license is approved. Good luck. Clerk.
This approves an on or off-premises retail beer license for the Alabama Peanut Company in Tuscaloosa.
Move adoption.
Second.
It's been moved and second, Mr. Mills.
All right, Mayor and Council, this is ABC Alcohol Application 24-055 by Alabama Boiled Peanut Company LLC, DBA the Alabama Peanut Company. They're applying for retail beer on or off premises, located at 411 23rd Avenue. Hours of operation will be Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. This is the area map of the location. Second picture shows a land use map. Third picture shows a zoning map. This application was recommended by Public Safety Committee on August 27th to be coming before you guys for a final vote. All my reports have been filed with the City Clerk Office. Officer Champion can give his report, followed by the applicant to answer any questions.
Officer Champion.
Again, Police Department doesn't have any objection with this applicant.
Okay, is the applicant here? If you would, please come forward. If you wouldn't mind, just briefly, talk about this cool thing coming to Tuscaloosa.
So, obviously, we're Peanuts first. I bought the business in Birmingham, Alabama. It's the oldest peanut shop in America, and we chose Tuscaloosa as our second location. We do fresh roasted peanuts daily, and we have over 100 boiled peanut flavors that we rotate each day. It's very southern. It's gonna be a very neat southern experience. So we do boiled peanut flights paired with the soda pops and canned beer. It's gonna be a really unique thing, and we hope to be the spot you go to when you come to Tuscaloosa. And that's kind of our goal, to just bring a lot of tradition. Or y'all don't need any more tradition, but to add to the tradition.
When do you expect to open?
Trying to get open before the Georgia game, but that's our goal.
Great.
But that's a pretty lofty goal.
All types of peanuts.
Just peanuts.
Yeah, George Washington Carver.
Yeah, we have a picture of George in the store. So
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, we're really excited.
I forgot to ask you, would you mind giving your name and address for the record?
Jamie Thursby, my home address,
The business address is fine.
411 23rd Avenue.
Okay. Any more questions? We're excited to have you in
Yeah, we're excited to
Tuscaloosa.
be here. Thank you so much.
Good luck. This is a public hearing. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against either one of these applications? Seeing none, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Owner off-premises retail beer license approved. Clerk.
This will approve and honor off-premises retail table wine license for the Alabama Peanut Company in Tuscaloosa.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved to second, Mr. Mills.
All right, Mayor and Council, this is ABC Alcohol Application 24-055B for retail table wine on or off premises. This is the same applicant, same report supply.
Voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Owner off-premises retail table wine license approved. Good luck. Clerk.
This approves and honor off-premises retail beer license for Sitar Indian Express in Tuscaloosa.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved to second, Mr. Mills.
All right, Mayor and Council, this is ABC Alcohol Application 24-056 for the Indian Palace LLC, DBA Sitar Indian Express. They're applying for retail beer on or off premises and retail table wine on or off premises. They're located at 1825 McFarland Boulevard North. The hours of operation will be Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. during lunch, Tuesday through Sunday for dinner from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is an area map of the location. Second map shows the land use. My final map shows a zoning map of the location. This application was recommended by the Public Safety Committee on August 27 to come before council for a vote. All my reports have been filed with the city clerk office. Officer Chamber give his report, followed by the applicant.
Will you go back real quick? Mr. Mills, will you show me where they are in that shopping center? I was just out of curiosity.
This is right, my North River Christian School, the shopping center right above North River Christian.
Okay, are they the red colored box?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. All right, thank you. Officer Champion.
Police Department doesn't have any objection to the applicant.
Okay. Is the applicant here? If you would, sir, please come forward and give your name and address.
Raji Singh, 491 Camille Lane, Tuscaloosa, 35405.
This is the second location. Sorry, man.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes, sir. It's more of a, for, pick up and to-go service, smaller unit.
Good.
Any other questions? Imagine you're going to do very, very well.
Hopefully.
Good luck. Any other questions? Thank you. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against the application? Seeing none, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Retail beer owner off-premises license is approved. Clerk.
This will approve and honor off-premises retail table wine license for Sitar Indian Express in Tuscaloosa.
Move adoption.
Second.
Move to second, Mr. Mills.
Okay, this is ABC Alcohol Application 24-056B for retail table wine. Same applicant, same report supply.
Voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Owner off-premises retail table wine license is approved. Good luck. Clerk.
This approves a restaurant retail liquor license for Shiki Japanese Thai Sushi Bar in Tuscaloosa.
Move adoption.
Second.
Move to second, Mr. Mills.
All right, Mayor and Council, this is ABC Alcohol Application 24-057 for Shiki Tuscaloosa Incorporated, DBA Shiki Japanese Thai Sushi Bar. They're applying for a restaurant retail liquor license. They're located at 6521 Alabama Highway 69 South. Hours of operation will be Sunday for lunch, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., Sunday for dinner from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., Tuesday through Thursday for lunch, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., Tuesday through Thursday for dinner from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday for lunch from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and Friday and Saturday for dinner from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is an area map of the location. This is the one highlighted in red. Again, this is another location, the land use map. And the last map shows a zoning map of the proposed location. This was approved by Public Safety on August 27 and recommended coming before council for a final vote. All my reports have been sent to the city clerk office. Officer Chamber give his report, followed by the applicant to answer any questions.
Officer Champion.
No objections from the police department at this time.
Okay. Is the applicant here? Yes. If you would, please come forward and give your name and address.
Eddie Johnson. I'm POA for Shiki, Tuscaloosa. I am in Birmingham at 300 Vestavia Parkway, Suite 3700, 35216.
Any questions for the applicant?
Other than what's POA, but I guess power of
Power of
attorney.
attorney. I apologize. I'm sorry. I use lingo.
Any questions? Hey, we got to learn something new every day.
Right.
That's right. Thank you very much. This is a public hearing. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against? Seeing none, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 The license is approved. Good luck. Resolution and ordinance is not of a general nature or permanent operation. Clerk.
This authorizes the purchase of equipment, supplies, or services from Marine One Rescue One.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes the purchase of equipment, supplies, or services from Stryker Corporation.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes the purchase of equipment, supplies, or services from Stivers Ford Lincoln.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes the purchase of equipment, supplies, or services for Tuscaloosa Police
Move
Department.
adoption.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes the purchase of equipment, supplies, or services from Converge Technology Solutions.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes disbursement from District 1 Improvements Funds.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved or second, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Yes. Thank you.
Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize a disbursement from District 3 Improvements Funds.
So moved.
Second.
Moved or second, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize a minor public works contract with Straight Line Fence LLC.
So moved.
Second.
Moved or second, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes a minor public works contract with Overhead Door of Tuscaloosa.
So moved.
Second.
Moved or second, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize a minor public works contract with Dakin Applied Americas Incorporated.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes a minor public works contract with Dogan Metal Products.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved or second, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize a professional services agreement with McGifford and Associates LLC.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes a contract with Venue Next Incorporated.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize execution of a professional services contract with Gray Matter Consulting.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes execution of an agreement with the Arbitrage Group Incorporated.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize execution of a right-of-way permit to the University of Alabama.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and second, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes a contract with Event Concessions Incorporated.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This adopts Amendment Number 7 to the fiscal year 2024 General Fund Reserve for Future Improvements Fund budget.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Ordinance and resolutions of a general nature or permanent operation for introduction. Clerk.
This appoints individuals to serve as election officers for the ad valorem school tax election.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and second, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Call for unanimous consent.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Appointments are made. Clerk.
This authorizes amendment number 22 to the fiscal year 2024 general fund budget.
Motion.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Call for unanimous.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Budget is amended. Auditing account.
This authorizes the payment of bills.
Pay
Pay
Gibbs
Gibbs
bill.
Pay my bills.
Got a little
Moved and
bit?
second, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolutions adopted.
Thank you.
Citizens' comments and other communications. Any citizens wish to address their city council tonight? Seeing none, subject to exercise mayoral veto and ordinances of general nature, permanent operational, applicable departments hereby order to otherwise implement council policy this day enacted.
Move adjourn.
Second.
Moved and second to adjourn, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.